This the best fitness podcast out.
Stamp it.
Y'all influencers with a bigger following than me. I see y'all copying my shit and reacting to the same shit I'm doing, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment. Y'all, man. So look, we got this tweet from Daily Loud talking about Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes says an asthma attack after sex was what made him lose 100 pounds. Bruh, this is crazy right here. Like, bro, I've had conversations with people about this about working out and sex a lot, man. So, and I don't like to get explicit on my podcast, but listen, fellas, this is a lesson for y'all. Like, we gotta talk, man. It's unfortunate that people need a wake-up call to start their fitness journey. Like, something scary gotta happen. Like, you gotta go to the doctor. You gotta get hurt. You gotta have a scare like Busta Rhymes. Something dramatic has to happen for you to get your fitness journey started. And one of the reasons I do this podcast is to keep people on point. You keep positivity in your ears, you're more likely to keep doing the positive things and stay on that positive path. So that's one thing I want to point out. Why y'all wait for some crazy shit to happen to get y'all stuff going? Alright? Don't do that, man. Take care of it now before something dangerous happens, okay? First thing I could think about though, if you having problems, men specifically, if you having problems in sex like this, you probably got low testosterone. Right? And him being how he used to be, he was clearly obese, right? Obesity is one of the leading causes of low testosterone. That's a big contributor and one of the biggest indicators that you got low testosterone. All right? So that's one thing, fellas. Get your shit together, okay? And this usually happens with men who are obese, who have excess fat, who do not work out. That's one of the main things. Now, there are other reasons too, but we're not talking about this. A fitness podcast. Don't come on here getting all scientific. What the doctor said that could happen to a fit man too, and that's not what we talking about, bro. We trying to prevent people from getting out of shape, prevent people from obesity. That's why we talking about it, okay? Another thing too, fellas, as we get older, right, the more our testosterone naturally drops. That's just something that naturally happens, okay? It's unfortunate, but it's a reality. So it's important to get in the gym to keep your testosterone levels high. And I'm going to get into why that's important as well. But, yeah, man, you think about it, man. When people have low testosterone, you can see it physically on an obese guy. Man titties, big beer belly. And as you get older, it's only gonna get worse. It ain't gonna reverse. So it's important to get in the gym and work out, man. And this is funny because I did a post a long time ago, basically saying that sex is not a workout, right? So if you have an asthma attack after sex, it's not a workout. If you think it's a workout, right, and you struggling and sweating more than you do in the gym, you're not really working out in the gym, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Cause after sex, you go to work, go do an activity, go do something you need to do, get some work done, go to the store, go to the mall, go on an excursion. You go do what you need to do. After a workout, after leg day, you don't feel like doing nothing, bro. It hits you, bro. I'm telling you. So I ain't trying to hear none of that bullshit y'all talking about, okay? Now, if it is like a hassle in a workout and your heart rate is pretty much going up during it, you need to work out. Real talk. Real talk. And fellas, listen. If looking at your body in the mirror and not getting motivated isn't enough, if that's not enough motivation for you, right? You look in the mirror, you don't like what you see the big fat belly, you see man titties. If that's not enough motivation for you to get your testosterone higher and keep your shit on point, this should be. Because ain't nothing more embarrassing than having some complications like that. Okay, if you know, you know. I ain't trying to get too explicit on the podcast, man, but I'm just saying, man. And I honestly feel like if you having complications with that and you having trouble, like that's kind of like, and you're not doing anything about it, that's kind of like top tier insanity. Why would you not want to do something? That should get you like, oh man, that's crazy. I got to get in the gym, dog. That don't make no sense to me. How people have these issues, and you're not gonna do no research, and you're not gonna do what you need to do to prevent it from happening again, right? And one of the side effects from low testosterone is osteoporosis, weak bones, right? You got weak. If you have weak muscles, you have weak bones, and you more likely to get hurt as we get older, and that testosterone is decreasing. That's why you see old people breaking their hips and breaking their knees, walking down the steps and stuff like that, because their testosterone is lower. And it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Like I know older people, you know, in their 70s that's in the gym, and they don't even look like it, and ain't no way they about to get hurt walking down a flight of steps. It just ain't happening, man. So, fellas, if you want to increase your testosterone or, you know, keep it high, maintain it, right? Heavy weights, heavy lifting, right? You got to go heavy. You got to challenge your body. When you have an intense weight session that increases your heart rate, increases your blood levels, increases your testosterone, all right? You got to do compound movements. You got to do movements that work more than one muscle. You can't just be in there bicep curling, leg extension, tricep extension. You got to do compound movements, big heavy lifts that are going to burn some calories and build some muscle mass. And you also got to work different muscle groups. And for testosterone specifically, leg day is great. You know, your sex organs is on your lower body, so it only makes sense to work your lower body and get that blood flowing down there. All right. So, and this is the last thing about low testosterone, man. If you watch my podcast, you know I did the episode with the girl having her ass out at the gym. If the testosterone is high in the gym, ladies, why would if the testosterone is high for men in the gym, why would you want to be in there with your ass out? That's all I gotta say. All right, man. Listen, it's cool. If you don't get it, you don't get it. I ain't tripping, man. This the best fitness podcast out.
Stab it.
Y'all influencers with a bigger following than me. I see y'all copying my shit and reacting to the same shit I'm doing, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment.